Jay. Mr. Willie. Mr. Jimmy! What? Hey, Mr. Jimmy, what you opening up there? Hey. You ready? You ready? Woo! Man, you know what? You all right? No. I see you struggling trying to get it off of there. So look like you might need to take that to the head. You go. Wait a minute. It's been a long week. Before we told her. Oh, there you go. Mr. Jimmy. Mr. Willie. My brother, you all right? Woo. You had to seem like you had to take your dog. What we talking to? Man, let's talk to Just Neighbor Podcast. We got some great things coming up. Oh yeah. We got let me go and get this shot out of the way. First of all, I want to say this. We down in Bummer Road Studio. This is Just Neighbor Podcast. I'm Mr. Willie. This is Mr. Jimmy. So welcome. Man, y'all welcome. Give us a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Round of applause we can get over there. Okay. That's good. Ooh, that told me so did. Ooh, I had to pull over back a little bit. Man, we had to put these headphones on today. Yeah, boy. We need to see what's going on. Mr. Jimmy, how you doing? I'm not good. You're not? Give me it. You're not good? I'm not good. What's wrong? What's wrong, Pop? Ooh, boy. Talk to me, man. What's wrong? In all seriousness. Okay. Yeah. In all seriousness. Yeah, I have man, we be saying this stuff. Man, life be liking it. Man, life liking on me over here, boy. What you mean by that? Man, life's liking on me, man. Okay. You know, we be around each other so much, we kind of feed off each other. We feed off each other. We kind of know what we both are kind of going through. We kind, man, you kind of like my best friend. Your heart, you know your mind, man, but your heart kind of seems like it's heavy on me. Man, it's heavy on me, man. It's heavy on me. It's heavy. All right. What's the trouble, man? Man. Relationship trouble. Oh, shit. Let me tell you, man. You know what I've been through. We both have been through. So we both have been through it, man. You know, came full circle. So again. That's where we at. That's where we at. So I felt it'd be a good idea. Okay. Get on Just Neighbor Podcast and effort of being transparent in our lives. Cause shit. Yeah. People don't know what be going on. It should be happening. Motherfuckers be nosy. Right. And you know they say they stay in their lanes. Mm-hmm. And they don't. You can't do that in a day of social media. Right. You're in everybody's business. Correct. Everybody be in your business when you be posting and all this kind of stuff. So, and sometimes that's dangerous. It's really dangerous. In a relationship, it's dangerous. Oh, you got a drink on that? Okay, go ahead. Whatever you do, I'm doing. Whatever you doing, I'm doing. You my boy, and I'm kind of trying to make light of it, but the brother hurt. I mean, I'm legitimately hurt. Well, you know, I could tell them when I came in, you kind of look like you just talking.
Man.
You know?
Normally we try to come in here with upbeat and
Right, keep things going.
good energy and just, but you know, as men, a lot of times we don't get to the point where we want to express that type of stuff. We got to be strong. We got to be, you know,
Yeah,
we got to act like these things that we go through as
don't
men
bother.
don't bother.
We don't have feelings, so
No,
we both just keep going.
we don't. And so in an effort to kind of push through whatever the fuck it is I'm going through,
Hey,
I just kind of wanted to kind of open our dialogue up to some of the kind of conversation that you and I have when we going through shit and kind of act like that camera ain't going.
okay, like we always do.
Like we always do.
Okay,
We kind of do this. That's kind of how the podcast kind of came about. We
right.
just kind of, as men, you know, kind of, sometimes you gotta have somebody to talk to.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and then you lose that person you can talk to about
Then
anything.
right. So it seems like we be all over the
Yeah.
place then.
You know, shit. I'm talking
That's because
about
our heart be hurt.
right. I'm talking about mama.
Right.
And the misconception is that like we don't have feelings. We don't hurt. We don't, you know, yeah.
We don't understand.
Yeah, we don't understand. We narcissists.
You know what that word there? That I don't know how people use that word without understanding it. They hear and they think that they will read that sentence of narcissist and break it up into a fits them to go against us with.
Yeah.
Because I heard that before, narcissist. I'm like,
somebody called you a narcissist.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
And I'm like, okay, give me a definition of that. And you know, I said, no, I think you broke that up. You didn't finish that.
Right. And
And
what I want
majority
to
of the
try,
time it's
what I want to try to go about, uh, the point I'm trying to make is, man, there's so much relationship advice that people have access to now.
right. You don't tell me the social media shit. And don't tell me the soap pop they see on TV.
It's a small city.
Yes, it is.
Going in it, been in this motherfucker for 58 years. Birthday next month. Man, I've been around this city for 58 years. And you tend to, you try to move with integrity. You try to move with honor as a man.
Your character.
My character.
Yeah.
My,
sure
my,
you make sure your character and your
my character, because there's things, I'm not saying I'm a perfect man,
right,
but there's things that I've learned over the years to kind of move a certain way and kind of move with a certain type of, you know, about myself.
Right.
But
when somebody assassinate that character, you had to drink to that nigga. Okay, and I must be getting some on the head. Yeah, I know. Get it out. Get it out.
we've been
through it.
We're not, when I'm speaking, I'm not speaking of, I'm speaking of kind of the type of man that I've become, to be kind of perfectly honest with you.
Right.
At this stage in my life, right? And this is an attempt to kind of, you know, stand on some shit.
Okay.
Right?
Want to stand on business.
We all have a particular upbringing that we get brought up on. We have principles and codes, and we have morals and values, and we have a lot of different things that has molded me into the man that I am right now.
Right.
And so there was a learning process in that. Right. The only person I can govern is myself.
Correct.
Based upon the time, there's so much, you know, kind of shit come at you in all kinds of ways. Away from this motherfucking internet.
That social media is a mug.
away from this internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And man, I ain't got time for no motherfucking foolishness.
Understand. Understand.
Because I'm trying to walk this earth as righteous as
Yes,
possible.
Yeah.
With every interaction, every encounter I have with people, I try to make that as pleasant as possible.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Help me. Help me.
Because I hear what you're saying, bro.
Right.
And I hear, you know, I hear character, I hear assassination, I hear all of this.
Right.
And people don't understand when they go to the social media like they do, it's damn near no coming back from that because
Right.
it's out there. And
quick to do it too.
Oh, so quick to do it to the point where people want to see what the next segment is because it's an episode.
Right.
It's an episode.
It's content.
Yeah, it's content because they look okay. Then the episode one, she said this and he said this, and then let's see what the next one's gonna say. Let me go to his page, and then they go to the next episode. That's how I look at it. That mean I just stay off of it now. Just do what I do. I just post pictures and keep moving. And whoever don't like it, that's on you. Because you don't make what I do. And what I mean by that, whatever you eat don't make me S.
Say it again.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. What the S mean?
You know the S mean. Whatever you eat don't make me do that.
Right.
So, God's still working on it.
So let me dial this back a little bit.
But dial it back a little bit because I hear the internet part.
So let me dial it back.
Okay.
When you and I started this thing, right?
Right.
And Elena started this thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Elena. Go ahead.
Man, I always had an idea what this shit come with, right?
Right.
You both did. It come with mess.
It come with BS. Yeah.
It come with all that.
Yeah.
And the premise of Just Next podcast is be able to sit out
and talk
about what? Anything.
Anything.
Even the stuff we go through.
The stuff we go through, the BS, and some of this stuff be entertainment purposes only.
Right.
But we know how to draw the line on certain stuff.
And I feel I've reached a point in my life that have played this game of life a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
I've been married twice. That's who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married twice.
Okay.
Been in a long-term relationship,
Yeah.
short-term relationship.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's life. You go through this life, man, and you find a balance in a lot of things. You find a lot of peace in a lot of things, and you're not that same 25-year-old that you are at 58 years old.
Correct.
And you and I talk a lot about being able to sit back and be granddad.
Right.
But granddad didn't always have to explain himself.
That's correct.
Watch how granddad move. See if granddad get up every day, take his ass to work.
Right.
Come home from work.
Right.
Make sure the bills paid.
Right.
Make sure that grass cut.
Yeah.
Make sure when that air conditioning go out, you know how to get up in there and
fix
change the filter, fix it, know how to get it fixed.
Say it again.
Know how to fix a flat, know how when you call on the side of the road, you need somebody to come help you get a boost off, you know how to boost it off, you know how to, you know how to do the things that you need to do, just, Yeah.
To make things work. But you go unappreciative by doing that.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well,
I would. You can.
Because the reason why the reason why I say that because they don't see that. They just see this is what I have. This is what I have. This is what a man's supposed to do and accustomed to. But they don't even see it.
To be fair, you know me and you, we like the yin and the yang.
You know, we go two different ways, but you know, and I'd be like, hey.
But see, that's why I wanted to kind of have this conversation. Because they be thinking, oh, Miss Willie be agreeing with Mr.
No. Sometimes, man, I go the other way. But I be like, wait a minute, you went too far. Wait a minute, Mr. Jimmy, you went too far now. You've been bad grandpa. You've been a bad grandpa. But I get it in hindsight, I don't, because I be like, wait a minute. Yeah. Let me kind of put this together a little bit.
And a lot of it is based upon who I am.
Right.
And who
I am, correct.
What you've gathered over your years of this existence, what I've gathered, what has influenced me, you have to get to understand me. Not who social media say a man's supposed to be or what a real man's supposed to do and what a man, there's some situations I found myself in this life where you never would have thought a million years you'd find yourself.
Right.
Good, bad, indifferent. You'll find yourself in places where you never would have thought you found yourself, and you don't know how you'll respond to it. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So my thing is, man, social media can't help you with me.
Yeah. But the thing,
social media can't tell on me.
And it can't. Because the only thing you looking for is somebody to treat you right and love you. And that's it.
And I'm gonna treat you good.
And I'm gonna treat you.
No.
I'm gonna treat you.
No.
What? What is it?
I'm gonna treat you better than good. I'm gonna treat you anybody that has dealt with me. I have treated them more than good because it's in my nature. I got my own shit. I ain't sitting there saying I'm perfect. There's some things that I've gone through in life. I decided that you outgrow certain things.
Right.
I feel like personally, and you and I had this conversation, I feel like I can get out of you whatever it is I need you to get. Mm-hmm. Whatever I need out of you.
Right.
I put that on my shoulder. I try to figure you out with less tension as possible. And what I found, in which you and I probably disagree, was that sometimes I go above and beyond being good.
Yeah, I disagree with a lot of shit you be doing. Yeah. And I be saying, man, you crazy. Excuse me, I be like, you crazy.
Right.
I said, you doing too much.
But I read a book one time.
What book was that?
I read a book going into my second marriage. It said How to Fair-Proof Your Marriage by a guy by the name of Mike Haley.
Mike Haley. I'm about to get that and read that.
How to Fair-Proof Your Marriage. And in this book, man, I need to get my partner.
Because we got another partner who has a book.
Yeah, he's got a book coming out. Yeah, to work with.
Yeah.
So the book was a therapist
for you.
No. He was a couples therapist, marriage therapist, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Had over 20 and 30 years in the business of, counseling couples and whatever. But it was showing you how easily it is to find yourself caught up in an affair.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Challenge any of y'all go out there and read it. It's a good book that you can read, and how easily it is
to be.
I don't care how strong of a man, I don't care how strong of a woman. There's these points in your life where you could be susceptible to entertaining
somebody's ideals.
Man, I read that book on my second marriage, trying to better myself as a man.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I was listening to what was Day real name?
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Mhm.
And I took one of Mike Epps' saying to be a better guy because what he went through and what
Right.
he's trying to do right now. And I said, you know what? That's what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Be a better guy, better father, better, guy in a relationship. To not go out there and fornicate and do all this old extra stuff.
Cheating. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, just cheating.
Let's just put it that way.
And I just want.
But we as men get accused.
Well, we get accused of.
But we get, and it's validity to it. Let's take accountability. But a lot of times there's some validity to it at some point in your life. Let me just put it.
Well, at some point we went through some bull.
Yes.
And that's the reason why I don't play the game of work wife, work husband. I don't play those games.
You don't.
I really don't.
I've seen them play.
But you see, I've seen them play. I have seen people play those. Oh, that's my work husband. That's my work wife. Excuse me. Fuck that.
Right.
Because what I have seen and witnessed, when a man is arguing with his wife at home, and what will happen is she will go to work or go to another man and talk about what's going on in their household. And the next thing you know, he's doing everything that the man in the household wasn't doing, even though the work husband or the work wife is married.
That's why I suggested that book. Because in that book, it'll go through. That book has it has a ton of examples. Just examples and solutions on how to steer clear of a lot of that. Even to the point where it says you need to build up a love bank into your partner. Because we all gonna make mistakes. And if you build up enough, that's why I get to being overly good to you, because I know I might mess up. I know I may say the wrong thing to you, but you will understand my intentions.
Now, this is where we get the yin yang from.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Now, you want her to understand your attention.
Right.
But do you understand her attention? Because I have this thing now. I would sit down on the floor and whoever I'm with gonna sit down with me and tell me what you don't like and tell me what you do like.
Mm-hmm.
And now it gets to a point where you tell me, hey, I don't like such and such. But it's all in the game. But it's real life. It's real life. Even though you want somebody to acknowledge what your failures are, and I want somebody to acknowledge what your failures are, so we can come to common ground.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Shit, since we got a yin and a yang going.
Go ahead.
To keep it kind of
transparent.
Well, not always transparent. You know, I'm trying to guide people towards the insight on how each man could be different. And you can't and this is me knowing that each woman that I've dealt with over my lifetime has been different. And I've learned over a period of time to treat one
with one
as such,
yes.
as who I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna quietly, when I say I'm getting to know you, this is the effort that I put into it, just based on the journey I've traveled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I be trying to see if I can live with you. I be trying to see if you're easy to live with. I want to see how you love me above all
the
things.
way I love you.
Nah, I don't care.
Not like that.
You can't love me the way I love you.
Okay.
But man, I want to see how hard you kick when I'm down.
Because I was talking to.
Now I say how hard you kick now.
Yeah, I was talking to Mama Trudy, my godmother, I think a long time ago. And I put out there, I say, if If your significant other, relationship, whatever you want to call it, if you incapacitate,
Mhm.
can your partner wipe your
Ass.
and still be there for you? If they can't, or if they can't, it's at this point,
Let me ask
you
you.
have to move. You have to move on
Let me ask you.
because that's the
How
person.
important? How important that? How important is that to you
That
at this
right
point
there,
in your life?
that is so.
With the people that we've lost, right?
Listen, man, that is so important to me because I have done it. I have done it to the point where I'm coming from out of town every weekend to take care of my siblings, or when the person is down, take care of them, bathe them, oil them up, put them in bed, make sure they're good, make sure they eat. But I found myself not reciprocating when I was down.
Getting that
I wasn't
reciprocation.
getting that reciprocation back. It wasn't like that. It was like, okay, then, dude, pick it up because you want to do this on your own. So, at what point do you say, shit, I'm gonna have to take on this toughness and this burden on my shoulders to push through? You know, like you said earlier, we have feelings. We hurt when nobody even see us hurt.
Like 2 divorces, right?
You know,
the effort that you put in, and only you know that. No, the world don't know the effort that you put in to put a person in a better position. The sacrifice that comes with that sacrifice that you come with every day to kind of put them in a better position. I ain't saying I'm gonna make your pains go away, but I'm gonna get some of that stress off your back.
man. Let me tell you something.
You gonna get that. You gonna get that.
Let me tell you something, man. And can't nobody take this away from me. When my spouse hurt, I hurt.
Hmm.
Whoever I'm with, if they hurt, I hurt. Now I might show it in a different way, but I do care
Cause you gonna pick up the phone.
because I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Even if I'm going through, even if that motherfucker beefing with some damn body, if you beef, I beef with you. Just because I want to show support for you.
Right.
But you won't do that same support for me. And where we at?
Now let's stop it right there.
Okay, where we at?
Which leads me into the communication aspect of things and people's intentions. Man, I have intentions for you if I'm putting in time, effort. I've got intentions.
Listen,
I've got intentions, and sometimes I might. Man, God be working through me.
man,
I be laughing because life has slowed down so much for me right now that you can actually see them coming. Even with even in the midst of things that we've gone through these last, man, shit, there's some blessings coming to me and Mr. Whitney.
yeah, because you know what I have saw in these probably like a whole year is that the progress that I have made for as getting things done, moving forward, things coming to light. Because I think I was talking to Wu one time. Mr. John, happy birthday to you, boy.
Happy birthday, Timothy.
And I think I was talking. I said, hey, man, listen here, man. It seems as though every time I'm gonna go left, the hair on the back of my neck, even though I don't have hair, but that angel talked to me, man. Said, no, you go this way.
You got some angels,
and I got somebody who's looking over me.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be biblical or show you. I'm just speaking my truth.
Right.
I'm just showing y'all what I see and what I feel.
Can I tell them what I saw right quick?
Go ahead.
Man, I can see my brother going through what he's going through.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
We're gonna be a little transparent. You lost your big brother,
Little sister.
little sister. I lost my big brother, my mother.
Mm-hmm. Without in a year or so.
I mean, it kind of like, and then you going through these things with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then you both
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what I say about them kids.
fuck up
All day long.
now.
All day
So
long.
you're dealing with those strained relationships, and you still got to get up every day
Still.
and perform.
And perform your best.
Right.
So you can make it to the next day to talk about
and look out for whoever around you. Because that's just kind of how we was kind of cut. You know, if I'm around you, everybody around you is gonna be straight. Absolutely. As much as I can.
Absolutely.
Everybody, I'm looking out. I'm trying to see how I can be helpful
mm-hmm.
in the process.
Right.
Of me being around you.
Right.
And this is the perspective that we've gotten to as men.
Mm-hmm.
This is all the shit I done been through, all the shit I'm gonna go through. And a lot of shit I ain't gonna tolerate.
Right.
I don't say that as no big bad wolf, but man, I'm about as easy going as you gonna ever run across.
Listen, man. I'm with you, man, because I'm to the point, man, I'm not finna argue with you.
I'll bite though.
I'm not finna argue with you, dog.
Let me tell you, no, I gotta stop you, man.
I don't, man.
No. I'm watching the show. Man, you made a change in your life that I saw.
Yeah.
And for me to see that based upon the things that you and I have gone through, I was gonna put it on you on your birthday.
I'm glad you did.
But
probably been crying.
I got some pictures. I don't put them on my post.
Don't do it.
Shit, I got some exclusive. I got some exclusive on this one right here. But I saw a man uh, searching to be a better man.
Yeah.
Trying to put his troubles behind him and give your life back to Christ. Because I know you don't give it before.
Right.
It's based upon me knowing you whatever. But you gave your life back. And the person that, man, that meant a lot for me to see that.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Shit. And normally he'll come, he'll look for some consultation.
You know
it. And he ain't had big bro, nothing. And that meant a lot for you to do that because that's your personal growth that I see. And I'm watching, right. You know, and kind of how we feed off each other. And you said something to me, man, and you said, this is me kind of how I saw it. Okay. Man, everybody see it. Everybody see the change in me, but the person that you wanted to see. But the person who you with doesn't see. Don't see that. They don't because in my mind I feel like people go through different things with you. Mm-hmm. I've learned over the years to find something good about you when something bad has been done or something that makes me uncomfortable in the car. Ain't a whole lot you can do to me now. That's all they was saying. Right, said, my mama, when my mama died, man, how you gonna hurt me? How you gonna hurt me? Because the one person I love. Man, how you can't hurt me with nothing. You can't say nothing to me. But the thing about it is, people, but people don't see that you still grieving. And what they see is what they want to see because it's all about them. Man. And I had those conversations and I was like, you don't know what I done been through in the last, since I've been back home, since 14. I done lost so many people
that was so close to me. And I know we always talk about my brother and sister, but people don't understand in 2014, when I came back home, I lost my grandmother, I lost my grandfather, I lost my grandmother on my mom's side, I lost my aunt, I lost my cousin. This is all in the years since I've been home. Within every year. You know what I mean? I lost the closest thing of close to a father after my father's died that year, in those years. I lost my uncle,
R.I.P. Mr. Willie James, bro.
you know. And Uncle Mike, now I'm like, and I was telling at the time when I was with who I was with, I was like, give me time, but I can't do time. Because time is what? It's money for us to got to go get
You got to go get it.
and pay these bills.
You and I
We
have
conversed about it.
extensive conversations on
Yeah, we conversed
when
about
as
it.
men can we just agree? And the
When
bottom
can
line
we
is
agree?
you don't get time for that.
And we don't have time for that.
And all I need is a little empathy.
But
I don't need no sympathy.
no, I just need a little empathy.
I need a little empathy to say, hey, let me just walk over here unannounced and rub this nigga's bald head.
Man, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you when I got. Let me tell you when things really changed for me.
What's it?
When we all went out to Florida and fellas. We didn't go nowhere. We stood at the house, and it was Tony's birthday. And when we went to Florida, I was at peace. Because you guys, I don't think you guys was aware. When I stood on that balcony, man, when y'all was probably asleep, and Tony don't mess with me talking about where you went to, man. I said, man, I had to find
a spot,
something for myself, serenity for myself.
Right.
And being out there listening to that water, man, and listen to voices, people wouldn't know that. I think people wouldn't understood what I was going through.
Shit, we was all going through.
We was all going.
You know, that's what made it so powerful and beautiful and getting to know CJ.
It was us.
Right.
It was us.
All of us knowing kind of like our journey. And then I flip it back to
wasn't nobody beefing, wasn't nobody doing nothing.
For what?
Why? It was a guy trip, man, just to hear yourself. And then, you know, we would laugh, talk, stay up, eat. It wasn't anything else.
Let me, like we talk all the time about being like in the midst of something that's kind of like on that trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't finna make it all fucked up. We finna just a good time, you know.
That's I didn't see nothing fucked up.
That's what make us us.
Right.
Right. So my boy Tony, shout out to Tony.
Right. Tony, Keith, and all.
Yeah.
Carlo.
Everybody. They know
CJ.
We're gonna be on the rooftop next Friday.
Next Friday. We on the rooftop, baby.
6:30 to whatever time. If you want to meet us up there, hit us up, but it's kind of like invitation only.
Right. Let me tell you something. Bring your own.
You can whatever you want to bring.
Whatever you want to bring your own.
Ain't no mosquitoes where we gonna be.
Let me tell you something. Don't have me for no damn chair. Don't have me go down and get no tissue. Every time.
And that has turned into a therapy session for us.
And that's what it did, man. Because let me tell you something. When we up on top, and I'm not gonna tell you what we on top is, but when we on top, man, we chilling.
So you might be sitting over there talking.
Tony might be over there sitting over there talking.
Everybody might
be over there talking. And what we do, we just move in and say, hey, man, what's next?
My birthday coming up.
I know. We New Orleans all the way.
That's why I go get a roof put on me for my birthday.
I already said, baby, we going down to the bottom. We're going to the bottom to get them brew. You know. It's some, hey, it's some oysters.
That's some of them chop grill
Man, chop grill.
Man, shit.
We going to the bottom.
But it comes as a like we talk about mental health. We talk about man. Man. Everybody's damaged. Let me just put it that way. I can see him.
I think more so. I know we go through a lot, but man, it's a lot of women out there, man.
That's kind of what I'm getting at, man. It's a lot of women.
Dang.
Just man, it kind of really, man, it kind of really breaks my heart to a degree because I sat there and I be at work and I listen to women. I got one of those type of ears that people kind of want to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and man, I don't know what the problem is. Can't nobody find a good man. Men can't find good women.
We hear it all day.
We get caught up.
We get caught up in some shit, and they get caught up in some shit. We hear it all day. But at what point can that woman can grow? When can you grow together? What
man? Look,
what would make that happen?
I'm at the point where when we talk about honesty and we talk about peace. Like I haven't got to this point in my life and be looking this goddamn good, be stressed out. I just don't do it. If you look at me, if you know me, I don't trip on motherfucking thing.
Okay.
Do I?
No, because I do. Motherfucker. You don't fit your mother. You ignorant mother.
Man, I don't trip on. You say this, I say okay.
But I have got to the place now because not long ago, I had somebody, I'm in a meeting, and I'm in the meeting with a plant manager who's over the whole facility.
Cause you somebody now, Rick.
I'm a little bit of somebody.
You're somebody now.
And so I'm in a meeting, and so in the meeting, what you do? You cut your what off? You cut your phone off, right? Because, right, because it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And so
it's a what?
A distraction.
This is
that in the meeting, correct. So I cut the phone off, and I have already seen the action of this plant manager getting on his
right
about, hey, listen here.
That's on you. Don't even bring home. Dude.
I don't bring it to the house. So I'm at work. Mm-hmm. I cut the phone off. And I leave the meeting. I got a couple of minutes from there. So you put me on block. And I knew about all the such and such you've been missing. I'm like, I text back and said, I was in the meeting with the plant manager. And therefore, I couldn't pick up my phone. I had to cut the phone off. And for us, that second comment you made, I don't know what you're talking about. So, you saying that, I'm going to let you have what you need to have.
And that right there could be based upon just over my journey of life and just listening to women a lot of times.
They bring old shit to this relationship.
You bring some of the older to, and we may do too.
And we have.
If you let us know,
we have.
If you let us know we care anything about you, we'll do what's necessary. Well, I wouldn't say necessary because sometimes shit might change from day to day. But watch the effort that we put into correction. I'm talking about at this point in my life.
But here's the crazy part about that whole situation.
What's the crazy part?
Is this. But as soon as you talking to me about something serious, that phone will ring on your other end. You say, hey, hold on for a minute.
And you'll stay on
baby.
hold.
And I'm like, I just put the glasses. I'm like, okay. Now we having a serious. Now we converse about something real serious here. And you gonna put me on hold. And when you come back, you say, "Oh, my boy needed gym shoes or something." Yeah.
A boy needs gym shoes.
I said, "Man, I'll talk to you later." Because you're not valuing who I am right now.
Who is you at that point?
I'm that mother. Boy, don't let me say it.
No, I'm doing it for
I'm valuing the relationship that I'm trying to build with
right by giving her your undivided
attention. I'm giving you that.
Uh-huh. I promise you need to read that book.
I'm telling you,
because in that book it gives you all.
We're last.
No, we're not last. No, we're not last. There's the premise is a man has five basic love needs.
Mm.
Woman has five basic love needs. If you pay attention to that person's love needs, if you cater to those love needs, you'll build up a bank in that person. That's how you get them initially.
What it is, it's all about, like you said, it's the love language.
It's love.
It's the love language, right?
Right.
So the love language is what? Touch and feel and gifts.
Whatever that person's love language is.
Whatever it is.
You have to find out what that person
is. That's just five of them. It's only five.
But you have to find out what that person's
love
language is.
I have to find out what that person is.
What that person
and what mine.
Because I've heard this before, is that I'm not affectionate. And my question was, I've seen you affectionate with that baby. I've seen you affectionate with your children.
But you don't do it to me.
And here's what you can do since you're not affectionate at all. Rub my bald head.
Yeah.
I'm giving you something simple.
You tell the person what you want.
I'm telling you what I want. And it's not outside of the realm of things that you can do.
Hey, Samee. Hey, Miss Nash.
It's not outside of the realm. This is the work I'm putting in to build this relationship. I'm giving you something that I need. And I've got to feel like in a relationship, I can get what I want too.
Right.
Because I'm giving you what I want. And sometimes I know giving you what you want a lot of times, I'm going to have to sacrifice some shit. And I know sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice some shit, meaning you might be tired.
Mm-hmm.
You might not want to do what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, rub my head then.
Make me feel wanted. That's all I want. Make me feel
Scratch a motherfucker back.
Make me feel like I'm needed for you. And I don't care. I don't care if you come up to me and if I'm sitting down, you come strapping me and say, "Hey, man, give me a kiss." That's all I want. That's all I want.
I don't feel like,
because when I come through that door, if I see you, I'm gonna pat you on your ass and keep moving. When I stop patting you on your ass, you should know something wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the power of being a gentleman. I'm gonna switch it up, script on a little bit.
Go ahead.
I was taught as a boy how to be a perfect gentleman.
Yeah.
Even when you don't want to be.
Okay.
If you follow what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that is you can unarm a woman with being a perfect gentleman when she's mad and upset. And I've learned that over my years. If it's something that you feel like I've done and you be a little uptight about it, you're gonna always know I'm still gonna open that door.
Okay.
I'm still gonna make sure you get to that car. I'm still gonna call and make sure you made it home. I'm still gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna.
I'll make sure you're good.
We upset. We argue. I'm still gonna make sure that you straight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm saying
I hear what you about
This
to
me
say.
now. Now this
Did
me.
you?
I got
Did
to.
you?
I got to.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So it. I. Well, I'm kind of giving up one of my secrets. It's a disarming tool, especially when you're in the car and somebody might be a little upset with you. I've actually said, close that motherfucking door and don't open it till I get around it. And then that hair starts standing up on the back of the neck. And I say to him, you don't know what's on the other side of that door.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to catch that or you want me to protect you?
Right.
I got to protect you even when I'm upset with you.
Absolutely.
Even when I'm uptight with you.
I'm going to do something too.
Right. I don't go to the extremes of when I'm upset and I'm mad at you, I'll try to destroy your character in that process.
Yeah. But they will. And then the only reason why I say that,
Why you say that?
because they will fuck up a whole entire family just to hurt you.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, drink on it. Because they don't know the value when a man is in that household. Because you know what? Let me be transparent with you. This right here, I learned something about this. I got this from you. Well, leave that phone unlocked.
What'd you get from me?
I got that from you.
What?
Because if you go looking for something,
You gonna find it.
you're gonna find it. But you know what? You know the crazy part about it is, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing them. So you go look for it. Anybody can call me and say what they're gonna say. But I'm not gonna respond to the bull.
But I might. That's what it is.
But you might. But I'm not gonna respond to it because I'm like, okay.
It depends.
Because I have
Can I tell my premise of not locking the phone?
But I have got accused of when somebody called that phone and it went to my car and I'm like,
you don't know who gonna call you.
I said, man, I don't have no control of that.
Uh-uh.
I don't have no control of who called me and who say what they say on that. But listen to my response to it.
How long you done had your phone number?
Ever since 2014.
I've had this one. I've had 901 246 1179 for over 30 years. I've had that phone number since cell phone that came out.
Well, yeah. So I've been having this about 11 years since I moved back.
I haven't changed my number. I don't anticipate having to change my number. That's my number. It's my number in my head. That might be the only number I remember in my life. I don't even know my driver's license number. But I know my cell phone number. I might not know nobody else's cell number. But it's attached to me.
Mm-hmm.
And by it being attached to me for so long, like this phone is me.
But the thing about it is, Jimmy, you had history before you got into something that you try to roll with.
Yeah, well, everybody got history.
And the thing about it is, tell me the reason why you don't like that phone.
In this day and age, this is who we are. That phone. Everything you go look at, everything that you contemplate, you can sit there with this mic, you can talk on it. You mad at somebody, you'll pull up in a video. Somebody got the same type of disposition you got. It'll pop up in this phone.
It's like it's reading your mind.
Right. You got text messages. I don't delete text messages. I delete the spam text messages. But when people respond to me for certain things, I don't delete it because I might need to go back and refresh my memory. Hell, I'm 58. I might get dementia one time, and I might want to go back and see some of this shit at this age.
I'm not gonna put that on you.
No. That's extreme. But I'm getting to why.
That's a reality.
I'm getting to why. The reason I don't lock the phone is because I don't have shit to hide.
Okay.
I don't have nothing to hide. And I might not be forthcoming about everything I've gone through. And I might not remember everything that made me who I am. So when you ask me these type of questions, man, sometimes I might not be able to answer for you. But if you want to find out something, if you want to find out whoever I talked to, conversations I've had, the pictures they tried to send, go do that. It ain't like I'm holding on to nothing because in my mind as a man, I move on. I know me. I ain't no other man on me. I got a reason why I do these things. If it bothers you, I can put it on a flash drive, or it ain't nothing I'm going through reminiscing, because you got my attention.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
You got my
Because you
attention.
trying to, because you talk about me, because I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change for the better.
Right.
And that's just me. But you've been changed.
Can you be an old man?
I could be an old man. I could be an old man to the point where I could be at home. I don't have to do a lot. I really don't, man. But you got to have something for me to gravitate to.
I be daring you to go through my phone too.
Nah, I want you to go. I just want you.
Because this is what I know.
I just want you to respect me enough that I won't go through your.
Here's how I learned this. I had to learn this as a man about a woman and whoever I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Man, a woman's emotion, she'll love you today, she might hate you tomorrow, she'll love you today. And what I did, I violated my second wife's privacy. She used to write.
I did too.
I violated her privacy as a man, went through her journal and started reading it. And do you know what I found out?
I had did some crazy shit.
You know, I'm a young man.
Yeah.
Shit, I hadn't learned shit. I'm growling.
Right.
But it taught me kind of how a woman's emotion goes and how I impacted that.
Mm-hmm.
I paid attention to what she wrote that she didn't even know. I got to know her that way.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I got to know a different person. I was like, and also,
well, you cheated on how to know
her. Who? Yeah.
In other words.
Yes. Because I'm trying to figure out myself at that young age.
Yeah.
I'm trying to navigate marriages too. I'm doing all I can do that I think as a man. And she said she still ain't happy.
Right.
And what I found out over the years, there's nothing I can do to make her happy.
You have to make yourself happy first.
And nothing she can do to make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I got to dig with
yourself
within.
Yeah.
What time are we looking at now?
14.
14 to go?
Oh, no, like the time is 14.
We still recording though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, man, I had to learn a lot over the years. And in getting to know people, you try to explain yourself to them. You try to give them an idea of
what's going on. Let them do
stretch. But that's what I do to kind of navigate these relationships. And man, I try to get to know what you don't want to tell.
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm gonna snoop through your shit. I want to see you move. I want to see your demeanor. I want to see how you clean up the house. I want to see how you do my laundry if I allow you to do it. I want to see how you nurture me. I want to see how, like you say, when I'm sick.
Yeah.
I want to see what you say to me when you're angry.
Right.
At me.
Right.
What buttons are you gonna try to push?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Miss Porter is Miss Diane Porter is Mario mom. And I think she said something now long time ago, and I can't. And I have mentioned that on being sick, and she texted me back and said, "You're right, baby. You have to do things like that to see where people are at, or something like that, to that degree." And like I said, it's been years ago when she did that. And I take heed to my elders when they say things, and I sit back and I listen to a lot of stuff. You know, I have like Miss Porter and my godmother, Mama Trudy, and you know, and Miss Betty, and so on. And so when those guys talk, you know, I kind of like sit back and
we're trying to be better men. Damn,
I'm trying. I really am.
Can we?
I really am trying. And I know we are. You know, I know I am.
And here go the thing about it. Man, I don't give a damn if you see it.
Yeah. I don't care if you see it or not.
This is for me.
But the thing
this is for me to grow as an individual.
Yeah.
And if you're around me, if you're not seeing my growth, if I'm not seeing your growth, and I ain't saying it is it. Because
you're not ready. To me, that person not ready to accept.
It's a lot
for who I am.
Man, this shit is complicated.
Yeah.
It just let's put it that way. So I'm not gonna put, well, if you don't do this, I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna work with you. Correct. I'm gonna continue to do the things that I did. I'm gonna protect you.
But I'm not gonna let you abuse me.
Well,
I'm not gonna
let you.
I'm not gonna
let you misuse me.
No,
I'm gonna let you use me. I'm gonna let you use me.
I'm not gonna let you use me.
Because I'm gonna use you.
You know,
shit.
Well, that's where we get the yin and yang.
Well, that's right.
Because I'm not gonna allow you to do.
I'm gonna be getting what I need out you. I'm just not gonna be around just
because I know me and I know what I work.
What you work? How you figure that out?
Listen,
let me. So we like flip.
Well, just ask me about respect.
No, I want to know what you work.
No, just ask me about respect. What you think about respect?
What do I think about respect? Yeah. I don't think nobody knows what respect is.
But you know what I think about respect?
What?
I don't think nothing about it. But I know what I think about not respecting me.
What?
I bet you that. I bet I can take on what you're not gonna do is disrespect me. Man. So that's a whole different ground. I'm telling you.
Man, let me tell you what happened. No, I ain't gonna tell you. But it was like a while ago, man, and we kind of at a point to where, man, if I say something to you firmly, that's disrespect. If I look at you a certain way, it's man, everything is disrespectful in a lot of people's eyes. But the things that they might do disrespectful, they don't see that. They feel like that's normal. And then you look at somebody's background and shit that might be normal.
But they're not accustomed to a good dude.
Listen.
They're not accustomed to it.
Listen. Hell, there's some good things about a woman I might not be used to. And that's my way of trying to stay balanced. That's my way of trying to kind of like still try to figure this shit out. I try to figure out what is it that you saw? And then you say to me, you know what I saw. And I'm saying,
what the fuck is that? What do that mean? You finna say something that incriminate me? What is that? Oh, so wait a minute, hold on, Miss Jim. But see, that's why I'm talking about the mental and the manipulating part of conversations between men and women. When somebody say, I saw that, and you ask them, what did you see? And they can't tell you.
You know how I've learned to handle that?
Man. How you handle that? I can't handle that.
You can't handle it?
No.
You can't. I can't handle it either. I
can't handle that.
I just
tell me what you saw. Tell me what I have done, so we can correct it, and I can tell you. That's too much of a cop out.
No.
Okay.
That's a means of manipulation that people don't even understand that that's a means of manipulating. You're trying to get me.
Oh, let's go back to narcissists. Believe it or not.
You can tighten that. But
man, we got 10 minutes.
But that's how we be on the phone sometimes.
That's how we talk though. Yeah. That's how we talk. That's how me and you get together and talk.
Like now we talk about we sit here and we talking about some of the things that might aggravate us a little bit. But man, it's something about you that did something to me.
Yeah.
You have to understand that. It was something good about what you did to me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did something good to me. Shit. Me? That's how I look at the shit sometimes.
Okay.
You shit. It ain't no secret how we both ended up where we ended up. Shit, I feel like I'm a cold motherfucker now.
That's it,
That's
man.
just to be honest.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
This is the pop shit part right here.
This on pop. Because I talked to an old cat at work, Mr. Ron. Mr. Ron, about 68 years old. Mr. Ron told me, Mr. Ron said, hey, Will, you can get between women's legs any time of the day you want to. That will be you. But if you find somebody who you can grow with, nourish with, have a good time, and be at peace, you wouldn't have time to do all the rest of it.
What's peace?
And peace means
to you now, because it's gonna be different.
Well,
go ahead.
Peace to me is to love me for who I am and making sure that we are good. That's my
what you mean, peace.
That's my peace. Make sure I'm good, make sure you good, and that we can come to we can disagree to agree.
Right.
But we don't have to disagree to agree and then fall out about it.
Right. This is what I need. This is what I mean by peace for me. This is being kind of knowing how to manage my emotions and all that different type of shit. My peace is if you see me raising up.
You pull back.
If you see me coming off that porch,
you pull back.
I want you to know how to say it. Baby, I'm gonna let you have this.
I'm gonna give you time.
Let me give this man time.
It's all about time.
Because you what a lot of women don't understand a lot of times is like it's a certain amount of bite that come along with having to protect a woman that a man got to have, and you know he got it because that's why you with him. Because you know he got a certain type of bite. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think
it's a certain type of bite that you know how to get. And you as being next to me, you got to know how to get outside of whatever it is you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about whatever it is. You're gonna have to get outside of you being mad. Because how you love me when you're mad really gonna dictate how this thing gonna go.
Right.
Because when you mad, you know me, bro. Shit, you mad at me, I'm gonna go do something you like.
What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's how I deal with you when you're mad. Shit.
But
I'm gonna show you that although we mad, I ain't never that mad.
I was doing that. They called me Ike Turner.
Man, they call me lame.
They called me Ike Turner. Said every time you mad, you go buy a gift. So I'm like, no, I don't. It's something I already had.
And to associate you with Ike Turner,
that's bad.
Meaning you a whoop them up.
And I never laid a hand on one. Never.
You ever been accused?
Never.
You ain't never been accused?
Never.
See that?
My word, they said my word is just like fight.
And I heard my words like a rattlesnake.
Man, I was like, what are you talking about?
When she said your words are like a rattlesnake, man.
Talking about my word would cut so deep it would just pierce their soul. But the thing about it is, I think.
Where you get that from? I got that from a woman. I got that from my mama having talk like my grandma.
Oh man,
I got that from.
I got that from my mama, man, because she would say some things to me, and I was just,
what?
Why would you say that
to me? I'm your son.
Why would you say that to me? And I'm a person of.
Man, shout out to London, man. London, I used to start doing that stuff, give me a ride to school. Fuck that.
Why would you say that? And I will be somewhere, man, all day long, traumatized from it. Right, nephew. They couldn't understand the reason why.
She would give it to you.
And she would give it to me, and then I would sit up there, man, and I had to go get some help from behind that.
So you learn these different things, and I say that's kind of my defense mechanism to keep me from punching myself.
I would never raise my hand to one.
But you ever think about it?
I thought about it, but
that's what they don't know.
But my ex say, I had got to a point where it was so bottled up till I exploded on words, and she said, "I never seen it of you. I never seen it." I said, "Because you never allowed me to have a moment."
We let granddad, now you don't want to see us come off that porch.
You don't want to see us come off that motherfucking porch. Excuse me, y'all, but you don't want to see us come off.
And I don't want to come off that porch. I got to move.
And it's crazy though,
But man,
but let me tell you something, man.
What we looking at nephew?
It's about that time, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's that time.
So
but let me give a shout out to all the moms.
Yeah, Mother's Day coming up.
Yeah, Mother's Day coming up, man. Miss Hilliard and Miss Charlene, Carlos' mom.
All of them.
My mom, your mother, and man, let me tell you, Miss Porter, I have had a village of moms who actually looked out for me, and I'm very appreciative, especially your mom, coming up.
Yeah.
And let me say this about you, Jimmy. Man, I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, I really do.
Man.
And it's to the point where I needed a brother. Man. I needed a big brother to talk to. And I'm so elated and so happy to have you in my life.
Man. You my nigga.
And
no, I'm talking about.
And that's real, bro. And I don't mean no funny business about that. That is
real brotherhood.
God is true.
Man, shit.
And that goes along with, with Tony, Quack, and
everybody
who's in that circle,
Yeah, like if you fuck with me.
Yeah. And there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. If you call me, you know what I mean? And that's serious business.
Shit. And it's and man, it's whatever you need.
Right. Hit me up, man. We gone.
Or we know somebody that can get it done.
Whatever.
I'm talking about whatever it is.
Anything
you can legally.
Right.
Man, please. Our heart is open now.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I want to put out, like, man, I kind of want your heart long before I want what's between your legs. That's what I want.
I want that.
And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna be trusted with it. And however you think about it, that's how you think about it. That's how you think. I love for you, baby. Shit. But what we got coming up?
Man, listen here, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man. And just the podcast, man. We got a lot of stuff on the cigar garden. We got a big show next week. We are promoting Sugar Daddy cigars
and cognac.
So
cocktails.
Cocktails. So that's a mobile company. We just up and coming. So we'll be doing them guys next week.
We'll be doing the podcast with.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the podcast at Cigar. So
just name the podcast.
Hey, just pull up, man, and buy a cigar for them guys, man, because they up and coming. They're a black owned cigar place. So like I say, we're gonna be in Cigar.
And look. And then if you want to come to the podcast, we'll be at Cigar.
We'll be at Cigar.
We're gonna be podcasting.
Matter of fact, we want everybody to come out. If you know Jim and myself,
yeah.
Hey, come out and support us, man.
Next Saturday.
Come out and support us next Saturday, man. We're gonna be there, man. We're gonna be talking to Sugar Daddy Cigar. So, man, come on out, man, and grab a cigar, because them for good people, man, that we know.
We got some opportunities coming up.
And
you gonna be in?
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that.
And
let's talk about it
this week. It's a couple of weeks. We definitely gonna be in something big. So come out and fellowship with us on that as well. So if you need anything, man, for it, if you own your own company, hey, put it out there so we can put it out there in the airways so everybody can know what you do.
Can I call Wolf Richmond happy birthday?
Yeah, call Wolf.
Let me see if he'll answer.
I don't know who in Dubai or Tel Aviv or where you at?
What you say that bad, Grandpa?
What's up, Timothy?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Happy birthday, bro.
Today is your day. It's your birthday. Today is your day. It's your birthday.
What's up, old man?
All right, what's going on with you, Joseph?
Man, we just sitting here kicking the bobo and you know, talking how we talk and doing what we do. And we just, you know, we're gonna wrap it up. But I said, man, let me call Will on his birthday.
On his birthday, man, tell you, man, happy birthday, man. I know you only 21 years of age, and now you legal to drink and legal to go anywhere you
Where you at? Where you celebrating your birthday at?
I'll be in Belize.
Oh, you gonna be in Belize? Okay.
You gonna be in Belize?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I believe you too.
Yeah,
All that money you got.
Yeah, make sure you bring some cigars back.
But he got more money than both of us.
Hey, put together.
Shit. He said put together.
Put together. He said.
To be specific, he said I got more money than both of you niggas.
Put together. And man, while you die, like I say, man, when you die, man, make sure you bring us a cigar back. Cause I know they got it.
I'm gonna do that. You know? I'm gonna do that. I wonder if they're gonna be bring them back though.
They will.
Bring back?
No, they will.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. You ain't never smuggled nothing?
Right.
Coming from the crib. Wait a minute.
No, we don't put that out there. We don't put that out there. We're not gonna do that. Just bring them cigars back, man. They take the bands off of, man. Just bring them on back. You know, I know how to do it because I've been places. So they take the bands off of, bring them on back, bro.
Hey, you coming up on the rooftop next week?
I won't be here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he'll be out and about then, you know.
My bad.
Yeah,
so man, go
on. My April week.
Yeah, go and enjoy yourself, Woo, man. We just want to call you on Just Name a Podcast down here in Mama Rose Studio to tell you happy birthday, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I so appreciate it.
Love you, boy.
Yeah, man. Too, man. So here's to you, man. We got our glass up, man, and we toast to you. Happy birthday, bro.
All right.
All right. Talk to you later.
So that's kind of what it is.
Let's go out, man.
It kind of helped me get through a lot of the pain of life that you have experienced sometimes.
Right.
Man.
Whew. Play that job, man.
Yeah.
Let's go on now, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to Mama Rose Studio. This is Just Name a Podcast, man. Mr. Jimmy.
Mr. Willie.
Hey, man, we out and about, man. So, hey, peace out.
Hold on, Lord Jeffrey. Wait a minute.
Let the thing say, hold down. Jeez.
You're stepping on this shit.
Please Christ.
Fred, baby. We out here, nephew. Go ahead.
We out of here, baby.